Islam, Shalom, Hola, Aloha, Bonjour, Oseo, Assalamu Alaikum, Konnichiwa, Jumbo, this your brother Zach Bay, Indigenous American Moor, coming to you live in full effect. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell down below so you can be notified whenever I'm dropping some new content. Leave a comment, interact with me. Thank you, I really do appreciate your viewership. Let's jump into another one.
The government is editing old movies now. What movies? Specifically Robin Hood, streaming on HBO Max. It has an opening scene with the quote, "In times of tyranny and injustice, when law oppresses the people, the outlaw takes his place in history." Okay, what does it say now? Nothing. It's all blurred. It doesn't show the quote in Robin Hood at all. Look at the cat. The cat's even confused. They did this worldwide. No, Ireland is saying that they're seeing it. England says that they see it, but not in America. They're doing this on streamed movies. What are they doing on historical record? Or the libraries? Oh wait, we already know. Interesting that a heroic fairy tale we all knew and loved as children is now being censored as to not inspire us. Yeah, there are people in the comment section saying that tyranny is not actually happening in the United States, except for the fact that the Supreme Court is supposed to check the president, and they ruled that the president is supposed to do something, and the president said no, which is literally tyranny.
Do you realize they just tested all of America to see if there would be a revolution? They literally said, okay, we're all pedophiles. We've been stealing all of your tax dollars and sending it to a genocidal regime. Look, in 4K, go ahead and look at this. We just murdered 500,000 people, 500,000 women and children. We're gonna rebuild on their bones and then enslave you with technology and AI. And the American people literally did fucking nothing. So what comes next, you're complicit in. That's the reality, that our publicly elected officials and the American people are complicit in what happens next because we have done nothing. It's that simple.
If there's anything that I have learned as a black person in this country, it is that we do not have the right to fight, and we do not have the right to flight. We don't have the right to defend ourselves, nor do we have the right to run from harm. It does not matter the situation we find ourselves in. We will be blamed for defending ourselves, or we will be blamed for our own deaths. I was going to say that it seems like the only right that we do have is to die, but even then, they won't let us die if they want us in prison for slave labor. They will force feed us. They will put us in solitary. They will tie us down. If they want us to live, they refuse to let us die.
America said you can go to a church and kill 8 black people where they worshiping Jesus at, and after you done with that, we gonna take you to Burger King. America said that you can go to 2 nail salons and kill a bunch of Asian people, and just we gonna put it off as you having a bad day. America said that you can travel across state lines or city lines where they're protesting Black Lives Matter and they rattling behind black people, and you can have 2 assault rifles and kill 2 people claiming self-defense, and they'll give you a video game. America said that you can kneel on the back of a man's neck, and we're gonna hold a moment of silence for you, the man that did the kneeling. America said that you can follow a black young man that was wearing a hoodie, he had Skittles, he had an Arizona tea, and 911 said, don't follow him. But America said, you know what? You can follow him, and you can also end that little boy's life and kill him. And guess what? We're going to let you sign autographs. America said that you can go inside a convenience store, get chased out that convenience store, get shot in your goddamn back, and everybody get let off scot-free. You the only one that lost something, your goddamn life. That's what America said. I say America is some bullshit.
I told y'all, man, it ain't hard to see they want a race war real bad. I just heard about a story in Lee County. You got the Rick Child situation. You got the Carmelo Anthony guy getting guilty verdict, right? All of this is happening at a very interesting time, right? I just find that funny. Like, they want to push this race war so bad. Look, They couldn't get our energy with politics. They couldn't get our energy with the ICE situation. They couldn't get our energy with the fights and battles over in Middle East. We focusing on what is affecting black Americans directly in the world. What's affecting our income, our communities, like directly. We is cutting out the middleman. You know what I'm saying? So now that they don't get our energy, now it's all black people, their fault, all it's their fault. Do you see what they're doing? They're doing takeovers. They're doing it like stuff that's been happening in America. All of a sudden, family gatherings. This man took an AR-15. First, he drove by and seen them outside having a time. Mind you, this house probably quiet every day. There's probably no noise, nothing. But how dare they have a family gathering and the taxes and everything so high? How dare they enjoy themselves? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh came yelling racial slurs out the window, hanging out the window, chimping out. Isn't that chimping out? But when the white man chimp out, or when Rick Child chimps out and doesn't think rationally, oh, it's justified because he stole 40 cents worth of water. Oh, it's justified because they're playing music and family gathering. Even if it's too loud, why didn't you call the police? Like white people do. You came with it. So he came back with an AR-15 and shot while his kids outside. Because he's miserable as fuck. These racists be miserable. And a lot of white Americans, a lot of people are real. All the other races are starting to realize they've been fucking played. They don't have no power. All that white supremacy shit fake. It's all cap. You got lied to by secret society controlling your bitch ass and taking y'all kids. Facts, nigga. Now you mad that your government is a piece of shit and everything that you've been told is a lie, an American dream, and you own nothing. You never owned nothing. Niggas be like, oh, you're gonna own nothing to be happy. You don't own shit now. You don't own shit. So here's the thing, right? This man drove by with an AR-15 and shot into the house. I mean, shot all the family outside, the kids, the family, everybody. Luckily, it was a black man there. Start bumping back, nigga. Whoa, I was so happy I heard.
My fucking chest is in my ass. Like, literally. I made a post last night about Mississippi police killing a baby because the parents were allegedly stealing. Now, I'm looking and I'm seeing that the parents weren't even fucking stealing. Like, we see exactly what the fuck this is. They're trying to up the score for that little racist piece of shit that's in the dirt right now. Right? They're trying to up the score. They want us to not focus on the situation with Carmelo and give us some other shit to focus on. Like, on top of the shit with Mr. Chow. And honestly, I feel like we have to come together as fucking one. That is literally the only reason and the only, like, that's their saving grace right now. Keeping niggas divided. Whatever your ethnicity is, wherever you at in the diaspora, if you in this motherfucking country, the goal is to keep you divided from every other fucking black person. Because if you niggas get together, it's gonna be a problem. And we need to be a problem. We need to be a problem. There's no reason that we're in this position. They're not stronger than us. They're not as resourceful as us. Look at what's going on in the fucking world today. Black people, we fine. I mean, you know, they killing us and shit, but as far as like living, we're fine. Yeah, it's expensive, but guess what? This has been our whole life. The white people and the Spanish people and everybody else, they're struggling because this shit is new to them. This is the regular fucking life for us, and it's not bothering us. We can make anything shake with nothing. We literally need to focus on the fucking mission at hand, and whoever, even if they look like us, if they not with it, they got it on the other side. And when we look at them and put them on the other side, you the ops. You might as well be one of those skinny mouth racist people because fuck you. Like Harriet had to leave some people. We cannot afford this shit no more. Like our kids, like if we're literally sitting on our hands. Our fucking kids, they're killing our kids. We really gotta focus on the bigger picture. Like, fuck the people who don't want to be a part of it. If we gotta walk over them, let's walk over them. But like, we really gotta like really get back to being militant Black Panther shit, like on that. Because when we on that, they already scared of us looking at us. We on that?
You allowed to go to a white neighborhood and open a beauty supply store. Let me tell you something about me. I don't know about none of y'all, but you do something to one black person and I find out about it, you might might as well did it to me. And I tell you, I'm so petty. I stopped going to nail shops. I do my own nails. Because remember when they threw acetone on them black women in New York? Almost flew up there. Because what you think this is? What do you think this is? That wasn't a problem for everybody. People still going to the nail shop. I haven't set foot back in H&M since they put that monkey on that baby. Do you understand? Because that could have been my nephew. That could have been someone in my family. I ain't shopped at Gucci since they pissed me off. Don't try to bring Dapper Dan in there like that means something to me. No. Target has saw their last dollar out of me forever. I will tell children I don't have not to go to Target. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that's what your choice was. You told me you don't appreciate my money or my dollars, and I accept that. I don't have to spend money with nobody who don't respect me. And that's why you see the nail shops going out of business. That's why you see the beauty supply store. I went to a beauty supply store. It was years before I went to another one. Then when I went into a whole attitude and changed. Hi, welcome. It was on the verge of bankruptcy. You saw black people going over to and getting that supply chain themselves and starting to create their own and starting to figure out a way to not need you. Because you got the loan and they made sure that you use the business loan in our neighborhood. Because did you go to a white neighborhood and open a beauty supply store? Were you allowed to go to a white neighborhood and open a beauty supply store? Were you allowed to go to a white neighborhood and open up your gas stations? No, you were not. Because they don't want to see you. They don't want to talk to you every day. They don't put no buses in their neighborhood. They don't put no trains. You can't get there by car. You don't need to be there is what they think. Why you gotta use our money to do it? Because we have $1.9 trillion spending power. And that's what we're gonna bring it home because it's always a bigger picture. Y'all don't like us, but you love our money. You love how we just spend so frivolously. You love how we don't have any discipline. And how we just spend with whoever, doing whatever, getting whatever. You love that about us. That's why you're in our neighborhoods. That's why you want to be in proximity to us, just to get the money and then send it back home. And then if you do anything for the United States, you want to bring it up. You want to be acknowledged for it. That's crazy to me.
All right, we're back at it again. Thank you to like the 4 or 5 subscribers who are always watching my content all the way through. I really do appreciate that watch time. All right, happy Juneteenth. Since this is a Juneteenth special, hopefully everybody is enjoying themselves, enjoying their family, reconnecting, maybe gaining a little knowledge, and pushing the meter forward. It's about that time, fam. It's been a long time coming. So I want to share this with you. As you can see, court documentation, Superior Court, District of Columbia, Zachary Bay. That's the case or suit. You can see the case number up there. Protecting the Constitution, that felonious resisting arrest charge that was added. Hey, feel free to come through and join so you can watch and support and see. The case or suit is set for a 9:30 a.m. on February 8th, 2027. All right, so feel free, come through, support, and it's courtroom 317. All right, that's on the 3rd floor. All right, so feel free, come through, see how this case turns out, see if justice will be served. Once again, of course, that felonious resisting arrest charge from the United States Secret Service, the Protecting the Constitution video. All right, so I just wanted to share this with you, and hey, we're going to jump back into it with more of this content. Thanks once again. All right. So that Carmelo Anthony case, all right, we've heard a lot about it. Of course, the Rick Child case, but it's kind of like the reason I'm showing you this case. We've seen exactly what happened to that innocent young man. It's like they railroaded him. It seems a judge that was friends with the Metcalf family Also, it just so happened to be that judge's final case before they retire, which is the perfect situation for him to do some fuck shit, some type of underhanded, illegal, illicit, helping them folks out, the good old boys, that type of stuff. It just so happened to be that judge's final case to do some corruption before he retires. Isn't that a coincidence? So, just in case they try to do the same to me, try to have a so-called all-white jury, not representing my peer group, not representing people of my national origin, my nationality. If there's no Moors, no indigenous people on the jury, how can that possibly be a fair trial if it's not a jury of your peers? All right, come on now. We all know the basics of this so-called criminal justice system, but is justice for who? I really do appreciate everybody standing together, binding together, and unifying with this boycott or these blackouts for these different foreign businesses that are taking root in our community, that are not supporting our community, that are speaking out against our community. Hey, it's our people's God-given right to spend our money anywhere we choose or see fit, that fiat. As long as it's going back into our community's pockets, we can increase the circulation and the retention of our dollar. We do have a $1.9 trillion spending power. Now, that's more than the national GDP of many foreign nations, especially a lot of these smaller foreign nations, all right? Just the so-called Moors here in America. That's our GDP. That's our spending power. That's how much we give to these corporations, how much they feed off of us, off of our virtues each and every day, fam. We got to change that. We have to make sure these dollars stay in our community and they build up our community and unify it. All right. So much thanks to everybody who's standing up for these boycotts and these blackouts. Power to the people. That discipline is much appreciated and is needed. It's been needed for a very, very long time now. Now let's keep this trend going strong all 2023 and beyond. All right, it's time to make a change. If this is the way the revolution is going to look, hey, we might not have to even spill blood, but we already know that these people are gunning for us in any way, shape, or form, especially when it comes to that family that was down there in Georgia having a nice barbecue, a nice cookout. A police chief came through ranting racial slurs, came back with body armor and an assault weapon and attacked these people and was not charged with weapons of mass destruction, terroristic activity, human rights violation, hate crime. He was only charged with simple aggravated assault, which is a slap on the wrist. We've seen this before. It seems like they're making it easy for white supremacists, anti-black racists to attack us with impunity, and we will show them we will not stand for it. Any anti-black racists that attack our people deserves nothing but to be sent back to the fiery hell from which they came from. We cannot let these systems give these people a slap on the wrist. Send them back to hell. Simple as that. Send them back to the hell from which they came. Let's continue to move on here. From now forward, there should be no more unarmed protest. If people are gathering together, binding together, banding together, make sure you are armed. The Second Amendment is a right that we all have that shall not be infringed. Make sure that we meet that level of resistance with the same amount of force that is presented against us. No one's coming to overthrow anyone. We're coming to protect ourselves and to show that we will not stand back. We will not stand down. We will protect our people in our community. Make sure you stay armed, because when that white supremacist racist fire chief came back with an assault weapon and body armor, the only thing that protected those people was a brother who actually was military trained, ex-Marine, all right, who just so happened to be carrying. That has to be the standard from now on. These people wish to attack us with impunity without us doing anything, without any type of repercussions. And we will show them, we all have to show them that we will not stand back, stand down. All right? Send them back to hell. That's the only justice. Now, make sure you protect your family, you protect your friends, because, you know, these times are wild here, and we cannot depend on this so-called criminal justice system to hold themselves accountable for anti-black racism. We still don't have a hate crime bill, fam. And all the statistics and numbers show that so-called black Americans are the highest victim of hate crimes in America year by year. All the people who are thinking, where did this trend come from? Where did this type of momentum come from for these people to do this? All right. I want to draw back to a speech that Joe Biden did a few years ago. He made a speech and he came out and said that the so-called white race will be the minority demographic in America in the next few years. All right. That was before they let a lot of so-called migrants over to boost their numbers in the polls. It's before, you know, they had all this new census information that came out with the last census. And it was also before a lot of the data came out for the depopulation or people who received the jab not being able to conceive, like forced sterilization. All right. Those numbers are incredibly high. It even got so bad that CEOs, people from wealthy families, were saying that people aren't having enough children for them to have workers, right? So next thing you know, all these bills, all these laws come out to target the youth, placing people in prison for longer terms because an aging prison population. So-called Israel came out and said the greatest threat to them is so-called black youth. And then we have these city takeover so-called bills or statutes put in place to stop the youth from going out at night and enjoying themselves or grouping together. All right, freedom of assembly is being infringed upon. The First Amendment is being infringed upon with these internment camps, these detention camps. All right, a lot is going on here, and a lot of people will just sit back and just watch. I don't want to make this video too long, but if you look back at the history and you listen to what they say, all of this stemmed from them saying that the so-called white race will be the minority in this country. And he said that this country will go down after that. This is your brother Zach Bay, Indigenous American Moor, coming to you live in full effect. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing down below. You know they're always trying to block, shadow ban, and cancel channels like mine. So share it. Let me know how I'm doing. Peace.
I'ma just tell y'all like this, for real. It's serious right now. Confirmation. They finna do the shutdown, the lockdown. They gonna keep you in your house soon. If you go for it or not is up to you. That's when you should activate, because we've been prepping you. We've been prepping you. That's why you listen. That's why you come on here, because you're looking for something. You're looking for something. And everybody is telling you the same thing. It's going to be time for you to physically do something, because you don't want the world that they trying to give you. You don't want the new world that they're trying to present to you. They slowly prepping you forward where you have no choice, and you're going to go along with it again. And we not having that this time. Like, I gotta get serious. I gotta really look you in your face right now. Like, don't do it. Please don't do it. I need you. Forget the job. They can't take you out your house. Don't worry about it. We gonna make a stand. We gonna make a stand this time. You feel me? And we gonna entertain their ass in a different way. You know, we gonna show you some entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But look, we gotta come together. We have to come together. I'm gonna say it again. We have to come together. Because you do not want what's coming. I'm telling you, you don't want what's coming. So put your think cap on. Get in shape. Get a little strength to you. Just to be able to move a little bit. But the numbers going to take over. You just need to be able to do something. Whatever you good at, do it. Whatever you train in, teach others. Whatever you got going, help others with it. You know what I'm saying? If you got resources, share. But it's going to be time to join your community in a minute. Peace and love.
To everybody out there who nervous about coming together, peace be still. They want you to be nervous. They want you to be in fear. Because what you don't know is when you come together, you get to demand whatever you want and need. If you come together, demand what you want and need, and they have to deliver. If you worried about your old life, don't worry about your old life. You have a new life waiting on you. If you worry about old money, don't worry about that old money. We're getting rid of the American fiat currency, and we're going to ask the UN to not accept it nowhere. It's not real. It's not worth anything. It's not backed by anything. It's not backed by gold. And we damn sure not finna let them back it off the backs of us. We ain't finna let them back it off our water, our electricity, our motherfucking oil, our children. We're not finna allow them to back it off of nothing. Get rid of the American dollar. Don't worry about bills. Don't worry about none of that. We're gonna demand that nobody has to pay bills. Don't worry about the law. We're gonna demand that this shit be abolished, because the most egregious thing that you can do in American society is rape and eat children. The president, politicians, and law enforcement are raping and eating children. Your celebrities too. Get rid of all of it. We abolishing everything. Come together and demand what you want.
Imagine they tricking us, all right, to think that we equal. That is the biggest fucking lie in America.
Who's tricking us? The white man?
Whoever the fuck telling us that we need to be equal.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the white man. I don't know if it's a black person. I don't know if it's Martin Luther King. It ain't Malcolm X, because listen to Malcolm X. Malcolm X the only person that's telling us the truth as far as equality. How the fuck are we equal if I'm faster, stronger?
Right.
How the fuck are we equal? This is a trick, nigga. Imagine somebody that's greater than telling us they less than, and we begging to be equal. This is literally the story of us.